Alright people, Max Allen here again, and welcome back to another Mass Effect Legendary Edition Insanity Run video. Today we're on the final mission. We've gone through the Omega 4 relay. I've just skipped past the bit where we have to fight the drone thing that invades the ship. It wasn't too difficult, and mainly I needed to cut out the first part of the mission because it was mainly cutscenes and stuff like that, and I was gonna put the video over an hour long, so I just trimmed that stuff out, and we'll start off from the real start of the mission where we're heading into the base. I've selected Tali to go through the vents, and I think I put Garrus in charge of the fire team because I need Miranda to come with me so she can't be in charge of it, and also brought Mordin along with me. I think you can also send Legion through the vents, and he's a good choice for that job, but I always like to just send Tali, because then in Mass Effect 3 she has a line about how she hates vents, and she got set on fire in one of them. Whenever you meet up with her in Mass Effect 3 again, that's pretty funny. But yeah, so I skipped over all the cutscenes at the start just to get us to the main part of the mission, so the video doesn't go on for just too long. Things shouldn't be too bad in this mission. We're at level 30 now. We've leveled up as high as we can go. I've bought the maximum amount of assault rifle upgrades, and I've upgraded Shepard's armor to be the best like shield boost that we can have, and I upgraded the Normandy fully as well. It had all its shields and the new armor and the new cannon that Garrus wants on it, so everyone survived so far, because I want to bring everyone forward into Mass Effect 3. I am planning to take a little break between finishing Mass Effect 2 on Insanity and starting Mass Effect 3 on Insanity, but I don't know, I feel like maybe I actually will just jump straight into Mass Effect 3 once this video is uploaded. We'll see how I feel, but I've been enjoying doing this. It hasn't been as difficult as I thought it might be, this Insanity run of all three games. There have been moments in Mass Effect 2 where I've kind of died a lot near the last few missions, particularly Thane's mission, but there's been nothing where I've just been failing over and over and over again, and it makes me want to stop playing. I've never felt like I wanted to stop at any point so far. I think they have tweaked the difficulty a little for Mass Effect 2 in the Legendary Edition. I don't think the Insanity mode here is as punishing as it originally was. Maybe some people won't like that, but I think they've made it more fun on Insanity by adding the new features, because I looked it up and I think it does say in a few articles I found that they added more thermal clips in the missions, so you weren't always running out of ammo, which happened quite a lot in the original Mass Effect 2 on Insanity. Okay, so we're kind of taking quite a bit of damage at this section. Mordin and Miranda charged in ahead for some reason. Hopefully they don't get put down. We sort of want to keep our Metagel for the sort of later part of this mission when we fight the Human Reaper, because that part of the mission, your teammates can go down quite often, and I sort of want them up and around to draw fire while I try to concentrate on the Human Reaper. A lot of people don't like this final sort of ending in Mass Effect 2. They think the Human Reaper's a bit silly, and that a lot of what we did in Mass Effect 2 was kind of just a filler mission, sort of distracted from the overall plot of fighting the Reapers. This kind of felt like a side story or something, and I can see those criticisms, but for me, Mass Effect 2, it's all about building that team, getting to know those characters. And then I think the final mission we go on here, attacking the collector base itself, and the way you select a squad mate for each job, and if you've got their loyalty up and bought all the upgrades for them or whatever. And it really depends, the outcome depends on how you played. If you skipped over loyalty missions, if you didn't buy upgrades for the ship, not a lot of people are going to survive this mission. And I think that was really just what makes this a great final mission. But I do understand people have sort of some problems with the plot, that it was all about building a human reaper, and it kind of seems pointless once you get to Mass Effect 3. The human reaper never really gets brought up again until you go to the Illusive Man's base and you find the remains of it there, and it sort of implies that they were indoctrinated by the tech that they picked up from the base. Whether or not Shepard blew it up or gave it to them or not, they get indoctrinated either way. Just I wasn't paying close enough attention there. I thought my health wasn't that far down, but you can never get too cocky, it seems. You just, if you're not watching, you will get put down. So it is kind of wiser to stick to cover here. But we'll hit them with warp and incinerate, and I'll get behind this wall this time. And hopefully this wall can. Oh, making the same mistake again. The collector's rifle or whatever really puts down Shepard's health quickly. Send Mordin over there to draw some fire. Okay, Tali needs to get out of the vent. We're pinned down, Tali, I'm afraid. Oh, please don't get Tali killed. I would not enjoy that. We're not romancing Tali this time, we're romancing Jack. I've kind of not shown any of that in the videos. You know, I didn't think it was worth our while showing all the cutscenes of just Shepard talking to the squad mates on the ship. I wanted this to be more about just the combat. But I have done all that stuff on the background. I did romance Jack. It's kind of a shame that she isn't part of your main team in Mass Effect 3. She kind of gets put off to the side with quite most of the Mass Effect 2 characters. They sort of get that treatment, unfortunately. They get sort of sidelined. It's a real shame because Jack and Miranda... Yeah, this mission is actually more tricky than I thought. We've gone down twice and we're not even 10 minutes in yet. I'm trying to rush forward a bit there to help Tali out, and I think the pressure's getting to me a little. I'm not staying in cover as much as I should. I've never gotten Tali killed in the vents before. I sort of don't want to start now. I actually don't know if she can die in the vents. I know she can die once you get through this section. If you don't have her loyalty, there's a part where a door needs to get opened or something, and a rocket will just hit her in the face, and you will lose Tali at that moment. Okay. Get covered, Shepard, please. And there we go. Right, we'll try to open this one. And this time we won't charge out as quickly. But I think the problem is that these enemies are just going to keep spawning until I hit that last control panel or whatever. We'll get out the sniper. We're stun locked. No, please. Harbinger running in. We're going to try to get him down quickly because he is really charging forward. Alright. Now he's probably going to assume control of one of these other ones, because he really amps up doing that in this final mission. He just assumes control all the time. Yeah, there he goes. He's bringing in that one. We'll try to take out his friend here in the background because he'll just assume control of him afterwards. You can hit him with warp around it and incinerate. Oh, he's charging in. Right, we'll take him down. Okay, there he goes. And we need to get his friend before he assumes control of him. Mordin and Miranda are doing a really good job there. They just completely were annihilating that guy. Now we can quickly get Tali out of here. Alright, nice. We died a few times, but it didn't. Could have gone better, but it didn't go as badly as it could have either. We could have been pinned down at that last control panel for a while if I kept charging forward. And yeah, this is the part where Tali can die if you don't have her loyalty. When she's just opening that door or whatever, a rocket just comes in and just hits her. I had Garrus be in charge of the fire team, so yeah, he knows what he's doing. He just knows to lay down fire there.
Nice work, Tali. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Normally I do put Miranda in charge of the fire team because she volunteers. And Jacob kind of wants to do it, but I don't think he's got enough experience just yet, so I usually like to send Miranda to be in charge of that fire team. And then the next time they need a fire team leader, I put Garrus on it normally. But since we used Garrus once already, I don't think it's wise to use him twice because that can lead to his death, I think, maybe. We've got Thane in some pretty snazzy sunglasses there. That's his bonus outfit. It's pretty cool. I don't think I ever got to see his DLC outfit before because I didn't have the DLC back in the day. So it's pretty cool that all that stuff's been put into the Legendary Edition. A lot of people, they sort of didn't feel like the Legendary Edition was worth 60 quid or $60 depending on what area of the world you're in. But I think when you look at it, it's 3 games together with all the DLC that when you break it down, it's probably worth about $200 if you look at all the pricing of those individual bits of DLC and you like really break it down. So I think it's actually a bit of a bargain, the Legendary Edition, especially for people who've never ever played it before in their life. It's 3 games and all the DLC for 60. I think it's pretty decent, to be honest. But yeah, I can't remember why I was going on that little tangent. Yeah, just thinking about the DLC items, all the clothing and stuff. I think that's what set me off on that. So we got here in time to rescue Chakawa and Kelly and Gabrielle and Ken. If you don't get there in time and you spend too much time doing side missions after the crew have been kidnapped, they don't make it out of those tubes. So now we have to send someone back to the ship to rescue our crew here, or escort them even. I think I'll send Thane to do that. He's an assassin. He's pretty smart, pretty clever. He knows how to watch out for trouble. We don't want to send someone like Grunt or Jack or someone like that because they're pretty heavy duty fighters. We want them to stay with us. Yeah, Samara's just volunteering to create the biotic shield we'll need to get through the next area. I always pick her for that. Jack could do it as well, but I think Samara is the strongest biotic here. Well, Jack maybe a bit stronger, but I think Samara is more disciplined and just more experienced. So this is who to lead the other squad. I think we'll put Jacob. Give him a shot because he did volunteer for the last one, but he used Garrus for it. Normally, as I say, I put Miranda on that job, but we'll give it to Jacob this time. And we'll send Thane back to escort the survivors. I think he's a pretty good protector. He's an assassin. He knows when people are sneaking up on him or whatever. so he'll be able to get everyone back there safely. And again, Miranda and Morden, the dream team, will come with me, and that'll leave Grunt and Jack and Zaid and some of the more heavy duty fighters to hold the line or whatever. And Samara, obviously, she's going to be keeping us safe with a biotic shield to keep these swarms off us. This section I am a bit worried about because a lot of husks charge towards you and you don't really have a lot of room to maneuver. You can't go outside of the shield or you're going to get destroyed by the swarms. And I think a number of those Scion enemies, or Scions or whatever I've decided to call them, those guys show up. They like to knock you out of cover or stun lock you or whatever, and then a load of husks like to surround you, and you can go down pretty easily. And of course Harbinger would have to show up and assume control. I don't know if that attack even hit him. We'll get the sniper rifle out because there's going to be I think we're going to be pretty far back from these enemies. Hope this is hitting him and we're not hitting an invisible wall or anything. Doesn't seem to do much damage. Oh no, his health was going down. Nice. So he's stun locked us. Miranda, please hit him with warp. Oh, nice. He's basically down already. Okay, good. So are these... Yeah, more collector. And I already assumed control of another one. That is annoying. I suppose... oh, why is Morden down? How did he go down already? He must have got unlucky and took a stray shot to the face. What I was going to say was that when you're doing this, maybe it would be best if you leave one Harbinger alive and then take out all the other collectors around him, so that when he does go down, he isn't assuming control of another one and making you waste more ammo. Because, see, that's what I mean. He assumes control every 2 seconds in this mission, it seems like. So maybe if you're smarter than me, you can take out these collectors like that one and any other ones that you see in the background, and leave Harbinger to the last, so that he has no other collectors to assume control of. Hit him with warp. We're making good use of this sniper rifle. We're almost out of ammo though, so yeah, Samara, you can move out, and that auto saved there. Nice. I really would advise picking up the Viper sniper rifle when you get a chance, because I'm finding it to be pretty effective, along with the Geth pulse rifle. If you're a soldier with the adrenaline boost pretty well upgraded, and you have those two guns, and you have decent sniper rifle damage upgrades and decent assault rifle upgrades, it should really make Insanity quite a bit easier for you. I'm just going to snipe these abominations and husks while they're pretty far back from me, because I don't want them getting in close and just completely surrounding me. I wonder if there's any lore about the abominations, because I know the husks are created by those spikes, the Reaper spikes that the Geth like to put up everywhere. But how are the abominations created? Are they just collector experiments? Do they get put on the dragon teeth spikes or whatever they're called? Just curious, because I don't think you see the abominations in another game outside of Mass Effect 2. I think you definitely see husks again, but the abominations are sort of a Mass Effect 2 phenomenon. Okay. Still keep breaking my own rule of not taking down the other collectors first. But I don't know, something about Harbinger, I don't like him getting too close. And yeah, he's already assuming control again. So again, maybe if you're a quicker sniper than me, you can take out all his buddies before he has a chance to assume control again. See, he likes to charge in while the other enemy AE doesn't really do that. So that's why I kind of like to keep putting him down. And Miranda has gone down. Oh no.
Any armor.
Sort of need her to warp barriers and shields. Quickly. Oh, did he assume control again? No. Okay. Right, that part wasn't too bad. So far this has gone better than I thought it would. I was worried about this section, but I think the next part's where the Scion shows up and tries to stun lock you, and then all the husks charge in, and you sort of don't really have any room to maneuver while you're trying to stay inside this shield. And this is a pretty narrow corridor, or whatever you want to call this area. So it's gonna be pretty tricky, I think. I'm just waiting for Samara to move forward because I can't run ahead really. Okay, there's the Scion. Okay, we'll try to get him with an Incinerate and Warp. Okay, and then I'll snipe him as best I can. There's a load of husks charging to me, but I want that Scion dead. There's so many of them. Morden and Miranda are both down. And I'm surrounded. Okay, yeah, this is what I was scared of. And there's no way out. I'm trapped. Yeah, okay. Maybe I shouldn't concentrate on the Scion then. Maybe retreat a little and try to take out the husks. Maybe they are the real threat. Okay. Oh, it's kind of really annoying that we have to wait for Samara to slowly walk all the way over there again. That's kind of an annoying checkpoint, BioWare. I would have changed that if you were doing this Legendary Edition. Probably make it so that the checkpoint is when Samara is over here, just before the enemies show up. Just this is kind of tedious design here. Having to wait for her to move so slowly. Okay, I'll try to get behind this wall this time. Maybe I'll be far enough back, just a little bit further back, that I can have more time to take down this Scion before the abominations and husks charge in. This one's run in front of the Scion, so I'll just take him down. Okay, okay, I've got the Scion this time. Nice, nice. Yeah, this was a good plan. See the husks all run over there and take out Morden, unfortunately. Well, one of them's here. Please slam him, Miranda. Why did that have no effect? Hit him with a concussive shot. Okay, this sniper rifle is not good for this kind of close combat. The abomination blew up. Fortify our shields. Miranda, can you use... No, you failed again. Where are you, Miranda? Okay, I need to get a shotgun out or something. Okay, we're trapped. Please hit him with slam this time and make it work. These husks are so annoying. An abomination. Fortify the shields. Nice. Okay, I think we're gonna survive this now. We're down to one husk. Yeah, okay.
All clear. Let me know.
Morden's back up. Okay, that went better this time. But again, the husks are deadlier than you think in this sort of confined space that you have to maneuver in. Yeah, I just really wanted to get that Scion taken out first. I'll just wait for Samara to move forward a bit. More husks. Right, I hit them with Warp and Incinerate. I'll just snipe them to keep them, to take them down before they get in close. Because really, you should probably have a good upgraded shotgun for this part, but I didn't spend much time on shotguns. I just did assault rifle and sniper rifle damage mainly, because that's what I like to use. Okay, there's the exit over there. I think we'll have to fight our way through a few more husks and then we'll get over there. Okay, an abomination. Okay, this is... Okay, that wasn't too bad. We just blew him up before he could climb up properly. More husks are climbing up. I'll try to snipe their legs. That's a tip I forgot myself, is that you should aim for the legs, because if you disable them, that's them down just immediately.
Hold on, we're almost there.
Okay, and I think this cutscene means we're at the end of that part of the mission. Nice.
Alright, let's move.
I'm still a little bit worried that I put Jacob in charge of the second fire team, because as I was saying before, I'm not sure if he was cut out for command yet. But I didn't want to use Garrus twice, because I think that actually leads to him dying if you, even if you have his loyalty and all that stuff. Because you've just overused him twice in a row. But I think he was the best choice for the first bit, because I needed Miranda with me. If I didn't need Miranda on this mission, she could have done one of them and Garrus could have done the other.
What's your position?
Yeah, oh, he's pinned down. And it's not going to be too bad if he dies, because you don't really need him in Mass Effect 3. But I do like to get everyone out of this alive.
Seal the door.
Ah, was he hit? Oh no, he's okay. Okay, no, nice. You pulled it off, Jacob. Nice one.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander.
I can't remember if everyone gets hit during that, or if it's just certain characters.
No casualties.
I think another good idea there would have maybe been to put Grunt in charge of a fire team. He's not really that experienced of a leader per se, but I think he's really powerful and people would listen to him. But yeah, your choices really for fire teams that seem to always work for me are Garrus and Miranda. And I suppose if you select Jacob for one of them as well, he'll do alright.
Before they get through.
Pick a team to go with you and leave the others here to defend this position.
So again, as always, the team coming with me, it's just going to be Mordin and Miranda. Do I need to reselect anything? I don't think so. So yeah, these two will come with me.
I'm ready, Commander.
Ready as well.
Anything to say before we do this?
So yeah, I'll just give them a little
Go
quick
like this.
speech.
The Reapers, they aren't a threat to us.
I'll try to do a Paragon speech mostly, but I'll throw in a bit of a Renegade line
Alive, we're fighting.
for the second line if I get a chance to. Yeah, it's them or us. And then I'll bring it back round again with Paragon.
Give them the opportunity.
Just to do a kind of a mixed up speech.
Well said. Let's go.
Or a well-rounded speech. Just a bit of Paragon, bit of Renegade. Because I think the speech does sound better when it goes like that. Now this firefight,
Enemies incoming.
it's kind of similar to the Collector ship. Just a lot of these flying platforms coming towards you. And you just sort of have to stay behind cover and keep advancing to a new platform. I'm making good use of the sniper rifle, because I kind of want to save assault rifle ammo for the final boss. I don't think the Geth pulse rifle is that amazing against the final boss, but there's a lot of ground troops you have to fight during that fight as well. So it would be better to have the assault rifle ammo fully stocked up. Please get this guy before Harbinger assumes control. Pretty proud we've not let Harbinger assume control of any of these people yet. But now I've said that, he's probably just going to assume control of this one I've been damaging. Oh well. He did assume control, but I managed to get down the one I think he was going to take. Because I think the AI is programmed to assume control of the nearest collector that has the lowest health, just to annoy you by putting its health back up. It's a pretty effective tactic, to be honest, for the enemy,
Enemies incoming.
because it really does demoralize me every time it happens. It's like, oh, I was about to take that guy down and Harbinger just saved him. Okay, so we'll try to get some headshots on him. I'm out of sniper rifle ammo now, so I'll have to use the assault rifle. Summon control as always. Good on you, Harbinger. You're not annoying me at all today.
I know you feel this.
Warp and incinerate. Miranda and Morden are doing pretty well. They haven't gone down yet. Not had to use any meta-gel yet. I've got 7. Apologies if you hear my dog in the background. I think someone's outside there or something. Sorry about that barking if you can hear it. Okay, come on, Harbinger.
Face your annihilation.
Alright, Harbinger, there you are. That's you down. I think more Scions are gonna show up to your... Ah, and there, Harbinger resumed control again. Nice! Summon control must be his favourite hobby in the world.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Oh, and Morden went down at some point. I could get him back up, but
My attacks
I do have 7 things of meta-gel left, but sort of want to save that for the final mission, or the final part of the mission even. When you're here come the Scions. Okay, and they've got abominations with them. That's great. Let's retreat a little, Shepard. Let's get back from them and snipe them. Miranda is gonna be taking all the abominations because Morden isn't there. I think she's actually doing a pretty good job. I thought she was gonna get blown up right away. So well done, Miranda. Warp that one, please, while you're at it. Nice. Oh, we're really just tearing through this guy's armor. Got 15 shots left. Come on, Shepard, let's do it. Come on, up. There we go, nice. And there's only a couple of abominations left, I think. Please warp this one, Miranda. So I'll get the assault rifle out just to finish this guy off. Come on, there we go. And Morden, are you gonna get up now? I think we've taken everyone down. Maybe we have to activate this. Yeah, there, Morden.
All the tubes lead to this spot.
Nice, we didn't have to use the meta-gel. Good,
What am I
good.
doing?
Now this should be the final fight of the game. We're just gonna try to use the boost slowdown, adrenaline boost slowdown, to quickly shoot the injection tubes as quickly as possible. I've seen people do it before. If they're really quick, they can get all 4 of them in one adrenaline boost. Not sure I'm that good of a shot, but we'll try it out. Again, I mentioned previous, a lot of people think this is pretty dumb, that this is the final enemy.
This thing is
But I don't mind it. I think it's a pretty good schlocky sci-fi sort of weapon that they were absorbing humans to make a human reaper.
We gotta take care of some old friends first.
Enemies incoming.
So okay, it looks like we have to fight some more collectors before we take out the injection port, or whatever you want to call it. I thought we immediately started shooting them at the start of this, but I guess there was a fight I forgot about. The collectors are probably the most annoying part of this final boss, not the actual boss itself, because they're the ones doing actual damage to you when the boss is just sort of hanging there. It would be a lot easier if there was no collectors charging in at you. Okay, so I'm gonna move over here, get a good shot at this. One, get yes, two at once. Come on, up! What? Those bullets were hitting that fourth one game, and you know they were. Now that was a bit cheeky game. I definitely had shots on that fourth injector, but we got 3 of them at once. That's pretty good. The way I think the game wants you to do it is take out one, fight a wave of enemies, take out another one, fight another wave, take out another one, fight another wave. But we've sort of skipped it down to only having to do 2 waves of enemies, which is sort of what we want on Insanity. We want to just sort of cheese things a little. We'll use our Medi-gel because we won't really have an opportunity to need Medi-gel after this again, because it's the final fight, so we'll just get Mordin back up there. Now the final injector tube, which I definitely had enough the first time. I don't know what the game was thinking there. I had a good 2 or 3 shots on it. And I have seen other people definitely hit all 4 in one adrenaline boost. I guess I just wasn't quick enough.
Shepherd to ground team.
So yeah, that's the Reaper down. Bit of a visual glitch there. But Jack's doing well. She seems to be alive. Everyone seems to be staying alive. I don't think I'm going to lose anyone in this mission, because normally that cutscene, if you have lost someone when you're trying to get through in the radio, instead of Jack or whoever's speaking to you, they'll just be in that cutscene just sitting there dead. So I think that cutscene proves that we've managed to get everyone out of this alive, basically. We'll just have to wait for this cutscene to play out, and then we have to fight the Reaper, Human Reaper again. It sort of resurrects itself and comes in for one last sort of fight. The Elusive Man wants us to keep this base, but we're just going to blow it up, because we know after the Reaper IFF mission that if you're around Reaper tech for too long, you're just going to get indoctrinated. So it's kind of silly to give the Elusive Man the collector base. Also, this isn't fair to Mass Effect 2, but these days everyone knows what happens in Mass Effect 3, and there's no, everyone knows like Cerberus betrays you, so there's no point in giving them more of an advantage by giving them the full collector base. Would have been better, in my opinion, that if this decision would have been stronger if you don't choose to give the base to the Elusive Man. He doesn't get indoctrinated in the 3rd game, and Cerberus will actually help out the war effort or something. But if you did give them the base, then that's how they get indoctrinated, and they'll be your enemy the way they typically are in Mass Effect 3 already. I just think that would have made this ending choice better, gave it more weight, because at the end of the day it doesn't really matter. Cerberus just always betrays you now in Mass Effect 3, and that kinda just makes you never want to give them the base in Mass Effect 2. It just doesn't seem to have much point. So yeah, we're just gonna try to shoot this guy in the eye, or eyes. He has 3 eyes for some reason. I don't know why one side of the face has 1 eye and the other has 2, but I'm trying to shoot his mouth as well, because I'm not sure if that does damage, but it was a bigger target. Okay, get him while he's hanging on to the edge. That's good. Now this is the main annoying part of this fight, is just these collectors showing up. They should be coming in from the left or right, maybe. Oh, here's the boss back up. I don't have time to worry about the collectors then, I guess. We'll try to snipe his eye. It's harder to aim with this than the assault rifle, but come on. We're doing some pretty good damage with it. Hopefully Miranda and Morden aren't getting too badly damaged wherever they are. Okay, snipe him again. Come on, get it to half health. Come on. Okay, Miranda's down. We'll get out the collector beam because really we're never going to have a chance to use it again after this. So let's just unload on these guys. Just completely annihilate them. This is why I was really saving up all the heavy ammo just for this final mission. Really. Okay, he destroyed part of the thing. Okay, that's not good. Gotta get him in the eye quickly. Come on. Hope this beam's actually doing good damage. I'll swap to the rifle because it was doing better. Hit him with Incinerate Morden while you can. I think that missed. He ducked before I could get some sniper rifle shots on him. The rifle was doing a good job, I think. So just collect this clip because we need some more ammo. It's so hard to aim. Come on. Okay, there we go. We got a few shots on him. His health isn't showing because we're too far away from him. Come on, get those eyes. Hit him with Incinerate. No, not Slam. I didn't mean to hit Slam. Because that absolutely would do nothing against the Human Reaper. Get the Collector beam out again for the collectors that are charging in. So I don't know if it actually does more damage to the Reaper than our standard weapons, but we'll try it out. And with Incinerate, I don't think it even does anything, but oh well. We had to fortify our shields there because this is not looking good. Oh, his health's so far down now. Come on, Shepard, we can do this. Okay, get him an eye, get him an eye. Come on. Miranda's down. We can't use the Metagel yet. Harbinger's coming in. Okay, Miranda's right next to him. This isn't good. Come on, get Harbinger down. Come on. Go down. Hit him with Incinerate. Oh! Okay, I guess taking down Harbinger there was as good as hitting the final boss for some reason. I do think that happens sometimes if you have the boss's health quite a bit down and you concentrate on taking out the last few collector enemies, then it sometimes does finish the fight like this. Now there's some sort of glitch on the screen there. There's a black box in the bottom left of the cutscene. I've noticed that a few times when I've finished Mass Effect 2. Other times it isn't there. I'm not sure what causes it, but yeah, it's just showing up there. It seems to be stuck on the screen. If anyone knows what causes that to happen. It never used to be there on the 360 or PS3 version. It could be a Legendary Edition glitch. And it doesn't really show up in any other cutscenes, just the ending here of Mass Effect 2. So we have pretty much completed the game now on Insanity. This is just the ending cutscene. So I'll just let it play out and
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
yeah, that final mission wasn't too bad. I didn't die as much as I could have. I definitely died a lot more on Thane's recruitment mission. So it looks like if you're using my tactics, Thane's recruitment mission is going to be the most difficult for you. So if you watch that video, maybe try to avoid my tactics. Excuse me. Try to avoid my tactics in that mission. But the rest of the time, it seems just bringing Morden and Miranda and having the best upgrades you can for everything that you like to use is going to be the best way to get you through Insanity. Looking forward to Mass Effect 3 on Insanity now. I think I remember it being a bit easier than Mass Effect 2. The Insanity in Mass Effect 2 was always a bit trickier feeling. So I'm wondering if Legendary Edition, if it'll still feel easier, or if they'll be more evenly matched now, because I definitely read some articles that Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition, the Insanity mode, they definitely put more thermal clips and stuff around for you. Okay, that black box that was in the bottom left of the screen is sort of left for this cutscene for some reason. I'm actually interested in what that thing is and why it showed up for that length of time. I think maybe I was in the middle of opening the weapon wheel or something, and just as I opened it the cutscene began, and maybe it got stuck on screen or something like that. That's really just a wild guess. I have no clue if that's anything to do with it. Seems to be gone now though, because we've entered a sort of fully rendered cutscene, or whatever you want to call it. Maybe that's why it's no longer there. And the other cutscenes were in engine. Maybe that's something to do with it. So the final sort of scene here, I think we're just gonna speak to the elusive man and really tell him to get lost or whatever. And then we're just gonna go and look around the ship, look at our crew, and Joker's gonna hand us a little message, warning of the Reaper invasion. And then it's just gonna set up nicely Mass Effect 3. Again, Mass Effect 2, it's been a great game. I've really enjoyed revisiting it.
Too many lives were lost at that base.
I do think it is the best all-round game in the series. Best characters, best music. The plot, people can be more divided on the plot because they see this as a filler arc in the trilogy. But the stuff I enjoy in it, I enjoy more than the plot elements of 1 or 2. Just that whole building that team, the individual stories of each team member, I think that's what makes it stronger than the other 2 games for me.
Humanity needs a leader who's looking out for
But as an RPG, I think Mass Effect 1 still holds its own as the better RPG. Just it has far more in-depth skill tree, more classes. I think a lot of your dialogue choices were more open than Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 sort of streamlined the dialogue wheel. Wasn't as many options, but again it's a lot better than Mass Effect 3, where the dialogue wheel normally only has 1 or 2 options each time, and the opportunities to investigate in a conversation and really dig into details, it sort of isn't there anymore in Mass Effect 3. It seems like something that was probably a time constraint, given that that game was made in like 2 years. It's really still pretty insane that Mass Effect 3 was made in 2 years. I'm imagining just how much better it could have been if they'd had 3 or 4, or the typical 5 for a AAA game these days, 5 or more in some cases. But yeah, overall, it's a great trilogy, and I am looking forward to getting into Mass Effect 3's Insanity run. So yeah, my whole team survived just this cutscene. If somebody died, it's normally Shepard looking at the coffin of whoever died or whatever. But yeah, we managed to get everyone through alive, so we'll be seeing them again in Mass Effect 3. So thanks again for watching, people, and I hope you got some help with your own Insanity run watching my nonsense, and hopefully you don't die as many times as I did. And I'll see you again with Mass Effect 3. Alright, see you later, people.